Then sign paper. If sign paper, kill all of on idea. We say then sign paper. Make agreement, kill on idea. He say the agreement day. Now your state, now you get River State, now you decide for River State. River State now your kitchen. Minister we can no go 8 years. I bet you no go 8 years. And they hear say, you no go second and no go second. You when they talk about you no go second no. Excellency tell us where we dey. They better water day with you 100%. I see Fubara there today. Now my good friend, now my boss, now my excellency, now my younger. Go verify and let the betray person. If you like, call me. If you like, no call me. And let the betray person. Nobody go stand up say this man don't betray him. And let the betray person. Right from my childhood, I let the do him. If I don't betray you, come out for social media, come talk him. With me and you do what betray you. And I say they don't make peace for River State. And I say peace don't come for River State. And a peace be this. Peace where assembly, not they respect governor. Assembly, they take order from minister. The one where minister tell them from Abuja, now they go do. The one where we tell them from Abuja, now they go do. They don't obey governor. After I don't take all the local government to, he don't collect all the local government. He don't collect all the AG, this. He don't collect this one. So many things we don't collect. They give you talk this one, you take. Sing, keep quiet for peace to reign. Up to now, no peace. All of us from this state. On the see peace. We be small picking. With the see peace, you talk on a trouble, you know talk on a trouble. This one na peace for River State. They don't settle. They don't settle. Settle back. This one agreement. Why not allow governor to be? Why not allow Fubara to be? To drink water, keep cup. You know how that they go say, declare the Amusu of the Cherubim wanted. Now my name be wanted. Death in my pocket and they carry and waka Mr. Death. Rivers people, elders, mama, papa. This thing na peace for River State. Even though as speaker dey there now, governor call him, no go come. He go take order from minister of Abuja. He need to see governor. No respect. So now governor go see him. Governor no go see you. You don't want to hear from governor. Governor no go hear from you. You must calm down. We don't make peace according to honor, and we will need to see the peace. If we just want a peace, we dey life ourselves. This is done too much for River State too. And I dey worry thing from you. Excellency, I don't tell you. I don't talk am. They no fit declare state of emergency 2 times. It no fit happen. You no fit declare state of emergency 2 times. I don't tell you wake up. Nothing they fit to do. If an APC enter, make we do the fight. Get your personal relationship with Tinubu. Get your personal relationship with president. If an APC enter, make we do the fight. Because I need to see peace. I need to see love. I still dey see betrayal. I still dey see pepper body. Bad belly, now they see. Excellency tell us where we dey. The better water there with you, 100%. The Amusu of the Cherubim there with you, 100%. The Kwikwi there with you, 100%. Make we know where we dey go. And they hear say, you no go second, and you no go second. You when they talk about you no go second, no. Minister we can no go 8 years. I bet you no go 8 years. So why see Fubara no go 8 years? Ain't get agreement. Which agreement? Thunder fire on a wall and they say agreement today down. God punish on one and they say agreement. Which agreement? See go complete 8 years. They tell me he get agreement, you don't get agreement. Unless him no one go. Unless him Fubara no one go. Which nonsense agreement? When you be governor, who you do agreement with? When you be excellency, who you do agreement with? You respect anybody? They want to see Fubara agreement today. Then sign paper. They no sign paper. Paper back walk where they sign. Now your state. Now you get River State. Now you decide for River State. River State now your kitchen. People of River State just keep quiet. All of us keep quiet. 2026 they come. We go know. We go know how we balance. We go know where we dey. Then sign paper. Make sign paper kill all of on idea. We say then sign paper. Make agreement kill on idea. He said the agreement day. Seeing complete your 8 years. No shaking. Unless you know one go. People of River State, we love you, we like you.
This morning, we are looking at the development in River State currently now, where the militants have dared Wike again. We are Fubara is under a heavy attack again at River State boys, according to news there. But we are seeing an arms group sending a final or dares Wike not to try to intimidate Fubara this time around. How would you react to developments in River State now, considering the fact that there might not likely be another second emergency rule?
Well, I think the River State indigene have actually disappointed many people in time past. Having allowed Fubara to pass through all those, rigorous time he passed through, going into the emergency rule, and then being subjected to Wike's intimidation, and they were all there watching, and I was looking at them that they would have been more active in not even allowing the emergency rule to fulfill its 6 months mandate that Tinubu gave, for that state. Because with what was happening in that state never deserved any emergency rule. Because you cannot compare what is happening now in most of the northern states, and they are still there, sorry, with their normal government. So what has River State done so far to actually deserve an emergency rule? The militants, the boys, the girls, the women and the men, the chiefs, traditional rulers, they did not do well that time. And now again, if they can stand in oneness, every intimidation that Wike want to use with members of the House of Assembly and also the local government chairmen and chairpersons put together, they can suppress them, and they will not be able to join Wike to continue to intimidate Fubara. That's what I see there.
Wike seems to have been enjoying the federal powers, the federal might. We have seen him taking over the commissioners, doing appointment himself on behalf of Fubara. We have seen the speaker just suddenly attack Fubara, and Fubara has responded, and which triggered the response from Niger Delta militants, sending a final warning to Wike. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu comfortable with Wike currently now?
Bola Ahmed Tinubu has turned out to be an unpredictable man, and you will not be able to say if he's uncomfortable or not comfortable with Wike, depending, because judging on what Wike did for him, it is Wike that actually made him to win the election. You can imagine his ambassadorial list. He has rewarded the INEC chairman who rigged him into power. So he is still comfortable with Wike because Wike made him to win that election. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu had lost River State, Obi would have been the winner of that election.
Okay.
So counting on Tinubu that is uncomfortable with Wike, no. Even with all what happened with that Lieutenant Yerima, you understand, engaging Wike, I still tell you that he's still very comfortable with Wike.
Well, Fubara, would you suggest of the opinion that Fubara should return to APC to waive off Wike's influence and oppression in River State?
There's no need at all for Fubara to cross carpet to APC. There's no need. What is in APC that you will move into their camp? We see corruption. We see ineptitude.
He might likely go for second term, and he need to save his head.
No, we see incompetence in APC. Is that what will attract him to APC? Let him not be troubled. He will win the second term. Who are the people that will vote for him? They are the indigenous, the members of people of River State. and now they are queuing behind him already. So let him remain where he is and never move to APC for any reason whatsoever. He will win a second term. I can assure him that the River State will make sure that they vote him in for a second term.
But if actually he didn't actually deliver River State to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, talking about Wike, and we are seeing that it's more volatile, River State currently now, and the militants, of course, they are still somehow politically or whatever socially relevant in the shaping of politics in River State. Do you think at this moment that the militants might rise if there's any further push, because they have been sending a strong signal to Wike to leave Fubara alone to go for 8 years, and there was no agreement politically that would have stopped Fubara for going for second term. Are you seeing militants, rising against Wike, of course, APC government in River State?
The militant that we have now are not the militant that we had before, because money has come in, infiltrating into them. You can imagine Tom Polo, who was a strong militant before, who now is on the side of Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of the compensation that he has received from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even Asari Dokubo is also an henchman to Tinubu. So I doubt if it is militancy that will force, the people, these government officials, to mellow down for Fubara. I think it is the people. Let the people be in one accord and mobilize themselves and say, we stand behind Fubara.
Okay.
With that one, it's good to go.
You saw the non-career and career ambassadorial list, and we are talking about election in River State. Do you think that the new INEC chairman won't have entered some form of, agreement, seeing the thank you message that was extended to Fubara, to Yakubu Mahmood by Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Honestly, some people are already calling for the resignation of the new INEC chairman. Yes, because he has a lot of discrepancies in his credentials, which actually would have stopped him from being successful in his screening in the House. But because the House is also in the payroll of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they were able to screen him. And then they were able to give him a soft landing to becoming the next this INEC chairman that we have now. In spite of all what he has said, in spite of all the pledges he has made, I don't see any good thing coming from that INEC chairman. He will still be like the INEC chairman of old that APC has been using to rig themselves into election.
That brought me to the issue of coalition. We have seen the ADC, we have seen the Labour Party. Rotimi Amechi has rejected any VP slots. And considering the fact that it is the turn of the South to produce president. Atiku is trying to bring Obi as running mate, and the Igbo Ohanese themselves have actually rejected that. What is actually is Atiku actually working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Because it's like what happened in 2023 is about to repeat itself if the coalition, opposition political parties, do not put their house together.
I'm really surprised that ADC itself did not look very well for the past and are not looking very well to the future, because this is the same Atiku that scattered PDP. He destroyed PDP. Atiku is the one that made PDP where PDP is today, the full PDP where PDP is today, where PDP has been almost decimated, in political status. So he's gone to ADC again. The same thing he did to PDP, that's what he will do to ADC. Let Obi never accept, vice presidential candidacy to Atiku. That would be a very, very disgraceful error if he ever do that. For Amechi, leave Amechi. Who is going to vote Amechi? Who is going to vote Amechi into power? How many votes is he going to get? How credible is he? So forget Amechi. He's coming there to waste his time again. Waste his money again, like he did in the primary of APC. So Amechi does not have, the followers that will make him president of Nigeria. That is how it is.
We have seen the southern politicians, governors, moving to APC currently now, especially, and then it looks like the North is quiet on this issue. Like the campaign to massively, like what we are seeing in the South. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu trying to achieve? And some people are saying that the campaign to APC by these southern governors might likely, capsize APC's victory ahead of 2027. Do you see it in that direction?
Yes, I'm seeing it in that direction, because the governors are only moving to APC to cover their corrupt tracts. They have been told that if you come to join us, your sins are forgiven. Your corruption, your stealing, your looting, your fraud, your diversion of funds, will be covered. And we have seen it happen with Fani Kayode, who has corrupt cases in the court and now has been made ambassador. So that is the reason why they are moving to APC. The people of the state knows this, and when the time of election comes proper, they will know very well that it is not the corrupt governor that they should vote for to come and continue to be their governor. And not only that, it is not the corrupt governor that will dictate to them, because they see that there's corrupt tendencies in the life of the governor, and they will go another way. And you will see the vote of people will count this time around, come 2027.